The doorbell rang 3 times, all in a row, spaced out in perfect 2-second intervals. Fuck me, I thought to myself. This is either a morbid prank or Pandemic Pete is at my door. Here's some backstory. The government promised us everything would be okay. They said they would protect us. Well, that clearly didn't fucking happen. During the first couple weeks in lockdown, everything was fine. But after the first month, things got bad, really bad. The virus continued to spread and supplies ran dry. Luckily, my family and I were stocked up. We currently have enough food on hand to last us months. It's not really the pandemic that scares my family and I. A quarter-mile down from our house, there's a high-security prison. In technical terms, it's referred to as a supermax. This is where the worst of society ends up. The murderers, terrorists, and overall horrible human beings. For whatever fucked up reason, state officials released about half the prison population. Their reasoning was to contain the spread of the virus. Now, how does releasing murderers on the street help contain the spread of the virus? Yeah, I don't know what they're smoking, but it's certainly not weed. Anyways, there must have been break-ins and killings all over my neighborhood. No surprise here. It is highly likely that all the killings are by the same person. They call him Pandemic Pete. They say he rings your doorbell 3 times and waits. If you don't answer, he comes straight in and kills everyone in the house. He thinks it's impolite if you ignore him. Now, if you answer, you've got a 50-50 shot. He either stares at you with his knife drawn and slowly walks away, or he proceeds to kill you and your entire family. According to survivors of Pandemic Pete, eye contact is a must. If you show fear, he will just kill you on the spot. Now, back to the present situation. I just heard my doorbell ring 3 times, and I am scared shitless. I'm about 20 feet from the front door, and it might as well feel like a million miles. I know Pandemic fucking Pete is there, but I am frozen in terror. I glance at the door and see a huge shadow. I can't make any details out through the tempered glass, but the man is at least 6'6". I look at the clock. Not even a minute went by, but it feels like an eternity. I can't move a muscle in my body. I am paralyzed in shock. The giant shadow slowly fades away from my door. A huge sense of relief flows over me like a tidal wave. I can finally move my muscles now. Slowly, I walk to my front door and open it. Nobody's there. I glance down at my welcome mat. My blood instantly drains from my face. There's a handwritten note. My name's on the front. It reads, "You took way too long to answer the door. I will be back to kill you and your entire family. Sincerely, Pandemic Pete. P.S. Take your fate like a man tomorrow."